Hey, what is up, YouTube? It's your girl, Miss Tink. That's M-I-Z-Z, not M-I-S-S. You already know the channel is Natural Pose. It's TV, y'all, and I know it's like, girl, where the hell you been? Look, if you're new to my channel, I say it always. If a reality show does not keep the dome, aka my attention, I ain't sticking with it. But this reality show web series, I'm definitely sticking with it because, of course, not only is my homeboy, Jamar, is executive producer. Excuse me if I got the job title wrong, okay? It's been a long day, long weekend, okay? But I'm going to support. That's my guy. I'm going to support it. So if you haven't already read the description box below, we're here to talk about The Circle, Atlanta, Season 1, episode, I believe it's 7, 8, excuse my numbers, but it's the mid-season finale. That I do know. T.M.I, in the words of Cash, okay? But let's go ahead and get into it. I ain't going to waste y'all time or whatever, Had a long weekend. If you're on my Instagram, my Facebook, you'll see all that in the description box below. Follow me, check me out. I went out, had a great time this weekend, so now I'm about to get this video out. So had to get the little church announcements out the way, so let's get into it. All right, so pretty much the show picks up where we left off at. If y'all been watching the sneak peeks that they dropped, I know they dropped, I believe, like a video earlier in the week before they dropped the mid-season finale. It's getting good. So it picks back up at Millie B's apartment. I must say it's a nice little place, the cookout or whatever, that Eugene, I guess Eugene and Megabody, I'm going to get to him in a second, it's like the bone carriers. But apparently Eugene had to add a +1 with your messy ass, which was Martell Star at large. I'm just saying. So anyways, we are introduced, of course, Cash come through, but before Cash come through, we see Rico is pretty much letting everybody know about the studio session. We get caught up with that, which was a great scene, okay? Ain't no lie. I'll still stick to my word. Rico had the best scene. Then Dante is there. Of course, Mulatto and her wife is there. And it seemed like for some reason it was straight up testosterone, sexual tension, big dick energy all up in the mix once Cash showed up, because I understand you're a porn star, but damn, baby, you was putting it on 10, but I guess that's just your personality. But for some reason, it seemed to ruffle Dante's feathers a little bit to where, he trying to see what it is. They talking about dick, ass, fucking in the bathroom, at Millie B's house. I was just like, well, ooh. I was with Rico, like, baby, do y'all want to take it to the bed? Because it's just some sexual tension, someone puff up pecs, that's how they was doing it. But I guess, so as all of that is going on, apparently Cash already know who Millie B is from The Circle, New York or whatever. So, he's really here to see him, but he mingling. I guess you want to call it mingling, but whatever. He goes to the kitchen, and that's where Mulatto and him have the exchange. He introduces himself, okay? Mulatto letting it be known, look, me and my wife sitting over here trying to have a baby. You got some sperm. And we find out that Cash got an 11-year-old son. Okay, baby, do your porn stuff. You got your 11-year-old son. I believe he's like 32, class of 88. I was like, oh, okay. And for some reason, when they take it back to the, the living room area, conversation gets sparks up again. And again, Dante, I don't know what type of weed Dante be on. He be on that weed for some reason, and every saying he be looking at Cooter Brown. I'm just saying, he be on that Cooter Brown level. Anyways, they get a little heated for some reason. Eugene basically let it be known, like, look, I ain't really feeling Cash. He's a little small or whatever, I understand, but I ain't feeling him. And that's when Millie B come in with the food. About damn time. Now that food look good. Y'all having that lobster, and of course I appreciate you, being considerate of Eugene, him being a vegetarian, pescatarian, one of them damn Tyrians, and, made him some food too. He let everybody know, get your ass up and eat for the shit gone. I don't want to hear shit, And then after that, pretty much, Cash and Millie B get to talking. Then for some reason, vibe switch. Millie B over here putting a little toast. He ready to go. He pretty much got wind of Cash and Dante, and before then, Mulatto let it be known that Dante woke up at Millie B's house that morning. So you over there talking cash money shit, talking about you'll fuck Cash in the bathroom or whatever, but you was just at Millie B's house. The same house you in right now, you woke up there that morning. Or unless there's another house that Millie B have. I don't know, but I'm just saying, like, that ain't cute. They ain't cute by any means. Like, if you gonna do the shit, at least do the shit outside my house, not under my roof and you was just under my sheets. I'm just saying, but, you know, Millie B wasn't feeling it. He said little toast, shading the fuck out of Jewel. I peeped that Eugene, okay, I did peep it too. But, you know, he ain't having it. And as you can see, there's some tension between Millie B and Dante already, because Dante trying to get him to stay and play Marry, Fuck, Kill. Millie B like, fuck that. So Millie B like, fuck that shit, this ain't my nigga. The rest of the crowd, you know, Rico and them, they all play Marry, Fuck, Kill. And I ain't had time to sit up here and talk about who they gonna marry, fuck, kill. But I don't think Millie B should have left, because we're gonna see later on. Yeah. So after all that, we see Megabody, you know, he dancer. We see he's in his house. Nice house, nice little decorations or whatever. And come to find out, Eugene and Megabody, of course, like he mentioned in the last episodes, they dated. Megabody want to call Eugene and ask him out on a date. We get a little backstory between them two. Pretty much they haven't talked in 3 years. Eugene like, once I cut your ass off, I cut your ass off. You know, I ain't got time for the bullshit. I understand, you know, he is what it is. Anyways, so they go back and forth. Of course, Eugene, being a bone carrier, let it be known what happened at the cookout. And then all of a sudden, we get some little tension, some little jealousy between Megabody feeling some type of way about Tevin, you know, hitting on Eugene. I'm like, hold on, y'all just broke up. Don't be like that. He over there talking cash money shit, but, you know, Eugene let it be known, look, I don't go chasing, they come. But, you know, if you want to get in on me and Tevin, you can. He like, no, you just mad. Don't hate Megabody. So Megabody asks him out on a date. Eugene like, look, we could be cool. We can hang out as friends, you know. Because Eugene, at the end of the day, like he said in his confessional, like, I'm cool with him. We could be friends. If something starts because of that, then let it start naturally. But I ain't, you know, because they've been down that road before. So it is what it is. But I felt where Megabody was coming from. Being in your house and walking around naked, nothing like your sanctuary, baby. But anyway, so we're going to see if they're going to go out on a date. He brings up the drama between Mulatto and Jewel, and that's what we introduced to this drama. Apparently, Megabody is going to meet up with Jewel at some crystal store and learn some more about the stones and stuff. And then all of a sudden, that's when Megabody takes it, or Eugene takes it upon himself to ask Megabody to speak to Jewel about it. Why? That ain't his place unless Jewel brings it up. See, both of y'all motherfuckers about to be the bone collector. But I guess after that, we see Millie B in his element at a party at a white, not a party, not white, Lord Jesus, excuse me, at a gay club, not a gay club, a straight club, excuse me, y'all. He's basically there with Molly Boy. He's about to, Molly Boy's about to perform. Cash is there, and I enjoyed seeing Millie B in his element. Actually, I enjoy seeing everybody in their element and working and doing what they need to do as far as, you know, Black, LGBTQIA, you know, people, all that melanin. It's nice to see everybody doing productive and positive things as far as making money. So I appreciated seeing that. But shout out to Millie B for having the weed for Molly Boy. Woo! Cash was there too. Cash was excited to go. I can say Millie B worked his magic. He ain't take no for an answer. He got his ass up there and said, look, my artist is ready. We paid. He needs to perform. Can you push us up in front of these people? Because apparently it was a lot of people. So he got pushed up to 3. Millie B went over to the strippers because, you know, it was girls there shaking all that ass. And I enjoyed every minute of it, watching it shake, regardless if it was real or fake. Okay, just chocolate. All right. He told the girls, look, he about to fuck it up. I'm gonna tip y'all extra on Cash App. Can y'all just do y'all damn thing? We got ones. And Molly Boy did a good job. The girls did it. And pretty much Millie B did what he was supposed to do. Tip them girls Cash App, and he fucked it up. So I ain't mad at him. Do what you gotta do. Work in your element. Go ahead. So apparently, you know, after the show, Molly Boy thanks Millie B for coming out and showing support and everything like that. And Millie B let it be known, like, look, I always have security. We see a little clip from the Circle New York season 3 reunion that he had security and he was ready to leave. Apparently some drama. I didn't watch that series. I'm only on Atlanta, so don't judge me. But, you know, he just basically let it be known, I always keep security. Hey, I always keep my hands and stuff. I ain't got time for the bullshit. So I appreciate seeing that. So I ain't mad at that. So after that, you know, we get to Jewel's scene. Jewel, the gym, is pretty much going to the crystal store with Tevin and Martell Star at large. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Martell Star at large. How you doing? They're going to the crystal store, and we see Jewel in her element, basically getting her backstory and how she feels about crystals and her knowledge of crystals. And I thought that was nice to see, as far as, you know, in her element, as far as I'm a witch and everything. Apparently that night is a trap bingo, but apparently Jewel isn't going because she's going to be doing a full moon ritual because it's the full moon, so she's going to recharge her stones and everything like that. I have 2 friends that are into that, so Shout out to y'all. I like knowing the knowledge of it, but it ain't my thing. But I will listen to anybody, and I got mad respect for anybody that got knowledge on it. So as they're talking and everything, that's when Megabody shows up, and then pretty much Jewel gives everybody their stones to, you know, manifest prosperity in all their lives and everything. And then that's when Jewel goes off and gets her tarot reading. She gets her tarot reading by this African-American, or this beautiful black queen who is pregnant. And it was a cool enlightening scene. She basically said, you know what, chill out, worry about you. You know, don't worry about the negative. You know, let your ancestors fight your battles and just keep getting rid of the negativity in your life to push forward to what's you know, your prosperity and what's meant for you. Because apparently, you know, Jules says she's in constant transformation. So that was a nice scene. So all that was Gucci and Gucci's. Then all of a sudden, here come the drama. Martell Star at Large brings up the cookout, and that's when Tevin brings up the invite-only situation that Martell pretty much said in their little circle chat thing about coming to the trap bingo. So apparently, that's when it gets brewed, and Tevin brings it to the light that they pretty much want to divide everybody. And then I can understand where Tevin is coming from, but it's pretty much the elephant in the room is that you fuck with Jewel. Millie B and Jewel don't fuck with each other because of what happened in the other episode. So, of course, then as they're talking about the situation about the invite only to the trap bingo, and Tevin brings out the receipts of the flyer, that's when all of a sudden Megabody brings up the whole thing of Jewel and Mulatto having beef. Why? I don't know. That was not your place to bring it up, and I was so with Tevin, like, why? But Jewel let it be known, like, look, I don't fuck with her like that. I unsubscribed, you know. Apparently, she was blocked by Millie B, because you already know how they feel towards each other, where she thinks Millie B is transphobic because Millie B keeps mispronouncing her friend who doesn't like Millie B. And again, I understand her issue as far as like, look, I can have beef with you all day long, but don't mispronounce me. You know what I'm saying? If we could get mad over a white person calling us a nigga and be ready to bust their ass, then why can't you keep respect me as the pronoun is? I understand her plight, but I also understand Millie B's plight. If I don't fuck with you, I don't fuck with you. I can call you whatever I want to call you. But at the same time, Jewel, I love you, girl, but you kind of inserted yourself in that. You could have just let it go. But again, I understand heated moment. It's just, I'm on both sides, but I can understand both plights of it. That's how I feel about it. You ain't got to mispronounce nobody to have beef with them. But if I don't give a fuck about you, I don't give a fuck about you either. So I understand both plights. I'm going to keep it like that. So that's pretty much where, you know, Jewel the Gem is coming from. And Megabody is basically trying to be the peacemaker, but it ain't working because your ass should have stayed out of it. And pretty much Jewel the Gem ain't feeling the shit. She don't like the egg. She don't like the egg. And I don't blame her. I don't blame her. So, you know, that's pretty much what happened in that scene. So then they pretty much get to this trap bingo, and it's weed everywhere. Edibles, flowers, weed by the pound. So many different dispensaries, black owned, of course. You know, they all making money. And I'm sorry, I was with Eugene. Eugene like, bitch, is the police gonna come in this bitch? Where the fuck y'all got me at? Is this legal? I understand that in a sense, but once I would have got me some weed, I would have been chilled. I would have been chilled. I'm like, okay, but I'm gonna be ready to be at the door, you know, with my track shoes on. Some shit go down, you know, if they kick in the door, waving the fo. You know, I'm running track on that ass and doing hurdles. But, you know, I really would have chilled out once I got me some weed. That's how I would have been. But, you know. So, they're all mingling. And we see Martell Star at Large is there. Rico is there. Mulatto and her wife is there. Of course, Eugene is there. Dante showed up. Millie B showed up. And then Tevin shows up. Everybody is there but Jewel the Gem. And Tevin feels some type of way because it's like, okay, you stressed to me about invite, but then everybody is here. So, what is the issue? You want me to be invite only, and pretty much that's what he's asking Millie B, and Millie B ain't got time to hear it, so he's talking about my patience is wearing thin, and that's when they pretty much go to the back and start going back and forth about it. And all I can say is I understand where Tevin is coming from. Millie B, if you would have just been honest and been like, look, we did not invite you to my cookout because of your association with Jewel. I don't fuck with her like that. And he could have been real about it, but he didn't want to say it because apparently Jewel wasn't there. Or you didn't want to be messy. But the fact that he found out about the cookout because Martell Star at Large, because Eugene brought his ass, it's gonna be a mess any damn way. So they pretty much didn't get anything solved because at the end of the day, he said, "Look, this is my home. This is public. I didn't want no drama. he couldn't tell, Millie B couldn't tell Tevin why he was drama, which I don't understand why you couldn't be honest, but you know, you're just skating around it. Then Mulatto shows up because again, apparently like what Millie B said, Mulatto told him to invite Tevin. So then that's when Tevin asks Mulatto like, what's up about this cookout? I told us to invite only, all of this stuff. And Mulatto pretty much doesn't want to answer because Mulatto broke up the whole conversation to tell Millie B that he won bingo, although he wasn't around. So Mulatto don't want to answer. Millie B goes tell Eugene pretty much what's going on and let it be known you in the middle of this. Eugene wondered like, how? Like, what do you mean how? Because you brought Martell Star at large and you know he was going to let it be known and you know who he hang with. Like, come on. But I guess. And then Mulatto pretty much ignores it. Tevin gives pretty much Dante a hug and Martell and Tevin leave and they pretty much toast to no drama, no bullshit. They ain't really, the drama ain't done. Because anybody want to answer. If y'all would have just been honest, y'all ain't want to answer it. But at the end of the day, like, I'm just saying, Eugene, if you signed Megabody to be your, you know, your eyes and ears and be the bone carrier with you, you know, bone carrier partner, how come Megabody didn't relate to you, although he didn't show up to Trap Bingo? You know, he claimed he got a performance, that's why he didn't come to the cookout. That the reason why Jewel the Gym didn't even show up was because she's doing a full moon ritual. She said that at the store when he was there at the crystal store. Anyway, so after they toast, they go to the back. Because, you know, Eugene acting dumb like how he don't know. And then Eugene takes it upon himself to ask Mulatto, what about Jewel? And just like I said before, your good Judy should have told you what she said. She was doing a full moon ritual. That's why she didn't come. Nobody didn't invite her on purpose. Or did not uninvite her on purpose. She couldn't make it. But obviously, y'all ain't connecting like how y'all connecting. Which started a whole funk. Because Cash was talking about having a party bus and inviting everybody. And everybody was thinking about that. But that's when Eugene came and killed the mood. And Mulatto was like, look, I ain't got time. This girl ain't here. The same thing that Jules said about Mulatto not being there too, because she ain't gonna talk about no black woman and that's not here. They both said the same thing, but it ain't no beef. She don't follow me. I don't follow. It is what it is. And Eugene just stayed prying like, what's wrong with you and Jewel? What's wrong with you and Jewel? That's what Mulatto said in her damn confessional. That shit was funny as hell, girl. But it was just wrong place, wrong time, wrong messenger. Just like, you were just out of line. Like, come on, Eugene. Like, no. Like, she basically paid his ass dust, said, I'm ready for the party bus, Cash. Hit me up. All right, y'all, I'm out. And she pretty much left. And that's when, of course, Eugene being Eugene, gonna pry with Millie B. Millie B ain't really answering shit, but y'all know what it is. It's his issue with Jewel. And apparently it's something about a wig. A wig issue because we see a Mulatto adjusting Jewel the Gym's wig. It just got, to me, all of this shit got blown out of proportion. But it really started with the fact that Millie B doesn't like Jewel the Gym friend. And Jewel the Gym doesn't understand, but don't like the fact that even though you got beef with my friend, don't mispronounce my friend. Because her friend is a trans woman. So, I mean, that's what it is. So, after all of that, you know, we see Jewel the Gym, basically, we get some more background of her. She gets her tattoo cover up. And we hear about her abusive relationship that she was in. That was, I guess they was together for 3.5 years. She got PTSD from the girl. They was fighting and she got the girl tatted on her chest. And she pretty much got it removed with a cover-up of a body of her, pretty much, as Afrocentric woman with her chakras aligned. The tattoo was bad. I can't wait to see the full finishing product, but the outline was nice. So I was like, kudos to that. And then it was nice to hear about her backstory, too, and know that she's a domestic violence survivor, too. So go ahead, girl. Get your story out there. It can help someone who's probably going through it, too. We all go through it. Doesn't matter if you're gay or straight. Okay? Somebody's going through something. So, nice, PSA. So then that's when we see Mulatto is getting everything ready for the speed dating. Of course, Martell Star at Large shows up, because Jewel the Gym loves Martell Star at Large. She got her crystals with her. And they just basically go over what happened at the Trap Bingo and how, it was basically black-owned businesses making their money. It was flour there. Everybody made their coins, okay? And, it is what it is. He got his edibles and, him and his men are about to go on a vacation. Okay, it is what it is. So then we get to, again, the speed dating. Rico ain't there. Mulatto setting everything up by herself, which I understand I would be frustrated too, okay? And then that's when Megabody shows up first for support because he doesn't really do the speed dating. So they're all talking, and then after that, Rico shows up, and Mulatto and Rico pretty much recapping the night before with Eugene doing the utmost, which he was, and I understand that. And she basically let it be known, I ain't got time for the shit. I ain't got time for the drama. This ain't got nothing to do with you. I don't got time. The girl ain't even there, which I understand on both ends. Like, they ain't trying to talk about each other if they're not in the room. So, you know. After that, everybody else shows up. Jewel the Gym shows up. Why did y'all have to change the music like that when she showed up? And Jewel, girl, I understand you here in the A to get your, you know, get your swerve on. You single, you ready to mingle. But, girl, why was you acting all extra when it came to time to take your damn number? Girl, take your number and go sit your ass over there and get a drink. What was you drinking on before you got there? I'm just saying. Anyways, everybody else signs up. Of course, Martell Star at Large shows up too, but everybody else ain't there yet. Dante is there too. And at first they toast and everything. Everybody say positive toast. Everybody ready for the night. Hoping for a good turnout. But Dante said he there for questions. So after that, that's when Jewel the Gym basically is hearing all the drama that it is between Mulatto and her. And she's like, wait a minute, I thought this happened off camera. Why are we talking about this? So that's when we see the producers, aka Jamal. Hey, Jamal. Asked Mulatto and Jewel to go talk about their differences. They talked about their differences, and it pretty much didn't go nowhere. At the end of the day, I feel like it's pretty much Mulatto tried to talk to Jewel about it. Jewel unsubscribed. She didn't want to hear anything about it, and it didn't go nowhere. So they just gonna keep it cordial and keep it cute, and that's what it is. But Jewel wanted to keep it off camera, but now it's on camera. She basically just said it. This is just me. It is what it is. And I'm cool with us not being cool. Just let's be cordial. And that's what I got out of it. So y'all correct me if I'm wrong in the comments of what I missed. Because I feel like it was still petty. At the end of the day, it's about affiliation of friends, if you ask me. Then all of a sudden, we hear that Dante got some questions for Millie B. Because apparently Millie B ghosted his ass. Because he got wind of what happened. And that's when we see the backstory. Apparently a brunch that happened in the morning. Where it looked like Cash was basically spilling all the beans about what happened after the cookout. They went to this club called Believe. Dante and him, and then they went back to Dante's house and they slept together naked. Really, Dante? All I'm gonna say is this. I feel like Cash talked too much, T.M.I, and Dante, you talk too much too. Because the fact that you text Mulatto, and it did come out, that you text Mulatto and said that you and Cash were together and you was just at Millie B's house that morning. Of course, that was gonna get back to Millie B, and you mad because he ghosted you behind that? And then you over here bringing it to the whole group when it could have just stayed between you and Millie B. What you mad about? So you pretty much got called out and looked stupid. Because I was Tevin the whole time. Tevin was like, oh, girl. The whole time, Mulatto and Jewel the Gym and Jamar over there talking on their scene, you know, just basically trying to air out their differences. The guys over there talking. And it looked like Mulatto and Jewel was cool. But the guys, Cash got loud. Basically went the hell off on him talking about you talk too damn much. T.M.I. But I'm sorry, Dante. It do look like you talk too damn much. Because you didn't even have to text Mulatto and say who the hell you was with. That wasn't none of her business. You didn't have to say you was with Cash. Especially if you claim that you made it clear to Millie B that you was going to be messing around with other people as the cast get bigger. Because obviously look like some communication didn't get across. And you looking stupid because you can't take the rejection. If that's what y'all had a conversation about, Millie B tripping, handle it like an adult. You getting mad, you getting in your feels. And I'm sorry I was with Rico. This seemed a little personal. And Tevin's eyes, the way his eyes was rolling, that was me too. I was both of them in this scene. So we gonna see y'all, but I'm sorry. Both of y'all tell y'all business too much. Cash, you doing too much. Even though you're a free agent and you just came into the crew or whatever, you still didn't have to say all that either. But again, Dante, you ain't had to text Mulatto back saying who the fuck you was with. You didn't have to do that. But anyways, y'all already saw what's coming up on the next season because, Alyssa was there too. I forgot to mention about Alyssa. We see Alyssa coming into the scene. I can't wait to see her more when the season comes back because it's the mid-season finale. I'm looking forward to that because Jewel was saying a lot of Mexican stuff too, but it looked like, you know, Alyssa was just paying the dust. But that's pretty much it, y'all. If I forgot something, y'all let me know. I'm enjoying it. I can't wait till y'all come back. Y'all gave me something to talk about. And, you know, it is what it is. So congrats to everybody on the Circle Atlanta. Again, can't wait to see more. Shout out to Jamar and everybody, the cast and crew. I'm loving this drama. I'm liking it. I am. So, I'm Miss Tink. That's M-I-Z-Z, not M-I-S-S. You already know the channel's Natural Pose, Sister TBR. And y'all have a blessed one. And I'll see y'all next time. And y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Deuces. Peace.